Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Esther. And if you've ever wanted to add more space for notes or prayers, maybe just some cute little creative elements in your Bible, but you've felt limited by your margins, today's tutorial is for you. I'm gonna show you how to create 3 very quick, super easy flip outs that are cute and will give you extra space to journal without adding too terribly much bulk. So for this, you're gonna need a piece of paper. Now I am using just thin computer paper because I'm going to be folding it, so I don't wanna add too much bulk to my Bible. You'll also need some washi tape. I'm gonna use this new set that is coming out soon. You will need a paper trimmer if you want to round the corners of yours. Then you'll need a corner rounder, some glue, of course. And then this is just a cute little paper cutter that I will be using to make scallop shape. Now, if you have scissors that are shaped like this, that would be even better, but I don't, so I'm gonna use this. So grab your items and let's get started. So the first thing I'm gonna do is move everything out of the way and just grab as I need. Move this up so you can see this. Okay. So I am going to be using, these are the Scalloped washi tapes, and there will be 3 sets coming out. Super excited about those. But the first thing we're going to do is you're going to have your paper long form. And I am going to start on the very bottom. So I'm going to come down here, line it up. And then I'm going to bring it out right about here. And I'm just going to kind of tear it. Now I'm going to come back out here, go a little bit farther, and I'll show you why I'm adding it like this. There is a method that I am using. So next we're going to line it up, and you can go out really as far as you want. I'm actually just going to kind of go out to, I think, 1 more. Just line it up. Okay. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip it around, grab my scissors, which I forgot to add that you will need, and I'm just gonna trim this excess away. Move that out. Okay, so now we have what looks like this. So the margin of most of your journaling Bibles is about 2 1/4, something like that. So I'm gonna start trimming this one first, and I'm gonna line it up here to about 2 1/4. And then I'm just gonna trim this one, and I will show you as we go. Make sure you can still see this. Yes, you can, okay. So the next one that I want to trim, I want 3 inches because I want it to fit within this. Actually, I may not use that to shape this next one. I'm going to see, but I'm gonna cut it to 3 inches, and this is just your standard size paper, 8.5 by 11. So there's the second, and then I've got this one. Okay, so the way that I am going to do this, sorry if that's too loud, guys. This first one that I am going to make, I will show you. I'm just gonna fold this top down. Oops, a little bit lower. And I'm gonna use this to kind of just crease. And I want this bottom part to stick out just a little bit because it's just a cute little design element that I like. So I'm gonna crease that. And then what I'm going to do is if I want to put like the name of something, so for example, I've used this, I'll show you in just a minute how I've used these different items, but if I wanted to put a name on this or a word or something like that, you can't just write on washi tape. It's hard to do unless you've got like a permanent marker or something, but you can use these little color palette stickies. And all I would do is cut this, trim this down just a little bit. And that way I can put it here, here, anywhere around here. But that gives you a lot of writing room. And so, let me show you really fast on my Bible. So I would actually end up creasing this part at the top. Make sure you can still see. I would actually end up creasing this part at the top so that when you fold it, you're not losing all of this space underneath. So if you actually just crease this at the very top, right about there, you're gonna simply glue this part into the Bible so that that's the only part that's glued down, so you can still lift and look under. You can still use the back side of the paper, so you're not losing real estate, if you will, in your Bible. So that's what I did with this one. Okay, so then let's move on to the next. The next one is this one, and this I am actually going to make into a fold out, which is, here, I'll just show you. It's easier to show. And then, so this one I'm going to then flip it over, fold this, and then fold it one more time, right about there, so that when I put this in my Bible, it will actually fold up like that and down. So you kind of make an accordion style. So let me show you that in my Bible. This is, let's see. Okay, so I did this on Benjamin and the tribe of Benjamin. Make sure you can see that. So all I did is I rounded the corners, put some washi tape, and then I folded it to where when I glued it at the very bottom of it, so that when I fold it up, I can see all of my information about Benjamin and the tribe of Benjamin. But then on the back side, I still have space. Let me pull that down. And I wrote the significant people that came from the tribe of Benjamin, like Saul, Jeremiah, Esther, Mordecai, and Paul. And then down here, I just kind of summarized what their key theme was. And so then I glued it. I just folded a little lip right here and then glued it in so that I don't lose any space or notes within the Bible, but then I also am able just to fold it up like that. And then I did the same thing for, let me pull that up so you can see, I did the same thing for this one as I did for this, in that I used one of those little color palette stickies and I put some little paper back here to anchor it and make it pop off, and then just wrote the name of the tribe here. Okay, and then this last one, you could either make it simply into a 2-page fold like that, and you could just cut this part off, or you could actually fold it in. Let's see if I can do this. Fold that in like that, and you could continue to fold if you wanted to, or you could trim it. So you could have just that, or like I am going to do is I'm actually going to take this, I'm going to trim it off real fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I am going to put it into this little paper cutter. Now I don't want to cut, let's see if I can get this in here right. I don't want to cut this part of it because that is my folding. Now, if you did, you could just tape it back together. This is hard to get in here like that though. Okay, so I am going to push it back about that far, and this will not be cut, but now I'm gonna put you on mute really fast because it is super loud. So now you have a cute little fold out, or let me show you how else I used this. So I actually used it, make sure you can still see, I used this as a fold out where I just folded all the sides in, so I had more paper. And again, I made a crease right here so that I could only glue in a small part so I could still see my notes. And then this is just 40 in the Bible. I put it at the beginning, the first time you see 40 in the Bible, so that anytime else I come across 40 in the Bible or want to refer back to it, I instantly know it's at the first. So this is 40 in the Bible, and then I just wrote out all the times that it was used within the Bible, and then some of the significance of 40. And so that's another way that you could have used this paper instead of trimming it down. So I guess it's kind of 4 different ways that you could use this. And there you have it. Those are 3 easy flip outs where you're using just one piece of paper, a few strips of washi tape, but it adds function and beauty and space to your Bible journaling. If you give these a try, I'd love to hear what you create. So share it with me in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if it inspired you and hit subscribe so that you don't miss any future tutorials. Until the next time, keep seeking, keep creating, and let your Bible pages tell the story of your faith. God bless you, friends.